Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The
chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bradley. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy in Nkunku is one of the most talked about forwards in Europe these days, Peter. And the thing is, nowadays, it's not just us looking at Nkunku. There's a lot of people looking at Nkunku and his ability to play the game. And he can operate anywhere in...
And the finish! And he's following up! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah. Pedro Neto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Darwin touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Jota. He's decent hit! He can get that clear. Jackson. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. At midfield, the opposition have been handcuffed.
Short changes him with that pass. Nkunku. And that's a superb pass. Jackson! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough. Now the finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Fofana tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through and all alone! And it shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto. Picked out, oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Chelsea are now... It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dewsbury Hall. He's played him through. Jones. Now it's Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Jota. And he's there to retrieve it. Nunez! Oh, another save.
Nunez clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Jackson. Fofana. That has been cut short. Gravenberg. No, that's been intercepted. Interesting ball. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow,
So that
but
was the
don't
first
hold
half.
me to it.
Still plenty of time
Chelsea
left for a
ahead
comeback.
2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. Gravenberg. And that interception was most necessary. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's onside. He's had a hit. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And he's ended up in no man's land. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Szoboszlai. Nunez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And that could set him on his way. Jackson gets flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Szoboszlai. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played in. And that's been well dealt with. Shot could be on. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Robertson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Big chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tsimikas kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Robertson coming on the field.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 10.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a pass!
Gomez. Number 78.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kostas Tsimikas. Substitution.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Lavia. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Darwin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Elliott. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
McAllister, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Just too much on that. He's got the shot away! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Desperate defending required here. No, he's managed to misplace that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The final seconds now, and he was quick to react. Tsimikas. Tsimikas goes on a run down the left wing. Elliott. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that whistle to...
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Great run on the overlap here. Real chance! Brilliant, brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Liverpool go into the lead. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Jackson. Fofana. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fofana has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's been won straight back. Jackson. Looking for the runner. Darwin. Diaz. Tsimikas. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jackson. Elliott, over to the left.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's onside. That's good defending, very good defending. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Is only permitted in designated
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Lavia. For Palmer, looking tidy in possession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Choose Palmer! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Diaz. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pinches it off him. And that was very necessary. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Darwin. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
For our boys. This is just what we...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jones. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, easy pickings there. Szoboszlai.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree. Although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
OK, interesting. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's the chance to counter. Jones. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fofana. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana in with the challenge.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
João Felix. Loftus-Cheek. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Engages and forces him off the ball. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That is good alertness.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And the shot, can he put it away? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Darwin. Darwin. Half an hour played now. Szoboszlai. And Darwin. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Stood up well to him there. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely feet. Rafael, and a header! Goal! Milan! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a really well-measured ball. He can run onto that. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Liverpool finding their passes. Darwin. Jones! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a sweet ball, that. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think
it's Salah! They've done it! Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Jones. Soboslai. And a chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Chukwueze. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Nunez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his discipline.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here. Real chance here. Jones! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react. Jones. That's good vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Joao Felix.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bradley. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. There's the hit. He's got a goal. And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. We can't afford a repeat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Shapes to shoot! Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 2, Gomez. Number 21.
Well, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gabia calmly anticipates. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Diaz. And, oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's taking no chances there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Elliott! And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? It's a great ball. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? So that's it. It is all over. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Loftus-Cheek!
Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. Chukwueze, foot in.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
A shot! Back when it goes. Jones. It's Salah! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Thiaw, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rafael Leao. Robertson. No goals as yet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, that's poorly judged. 0 targets in the box, 0 likelihood of a conversion.
And he has been fouled there. Jones. Gravenberg. Chukwueze. Rafael Leao.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fofana. Cleared without hesitation. Szoboszlai. Jota. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Nunez. Fofana. Now it's Joao Felix. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Jota. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Joao Felix. Great ball. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have fired themselves in front. Big chance! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Loftus-Cheek, driving on and making good progress. Gravenberg. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Szoboszlai pinches it off him. Chukwueze. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bradley calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Joao Felix! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That has been cut short. And here's Jota. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gravenberg. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Nunez. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Szoboszlai is behind this one. That's a fabulous... Decent hit! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that...
Rafael Leao! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
Rafael Leao had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Milan needing a change of fortune here. Looking for the runner. Joao Felix! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bradley gets good distance on it. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! Jones. Hernandez trying to keep this in. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. Joao Felix. Fofana. And that could set him on his way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Xiao. Now it's Chukwueze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is expertly dealt with. Jones. Jones! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Diogo Jota. Number 17, Jones. Number 4,
Rafael Leao.
Van Dijk.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao!
Number 26.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 19, Elliott.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
Luis Diaz. Number 10, McAllister. Number 78, Kwanzaa. Number 2,
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Kostas Tsimikas. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rafael Leao. There's the shot! In he goes again! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
There will be 3
Gravenberg.
minutes added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz. McAllister. Floated through. That's a decent clearance. Rafael Leao.
This is the time you need that pace.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Bradley. And it's Salah. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Diaz touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they...
Hits one! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now he's off and running. Salah. Elliott. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bradley gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. McAllister. And here's Diaz. McAllister. No way through. Diaz. And here's Diaz. Firmly met. That's it for the first period of extra time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Pulisic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao, Gomez spots it and intercepts. Passing, shot a goal! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That has been knocked clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Diaz. Alisson chooses to deal with it himself. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quansah. Well seen. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Loftus-Cheek promptly onto that, and that is that. De Jong running with the ball. João Felix. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chukwueze. It's a sweet ball, that. João Felix.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Always onto this. He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xiao. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. De Jong. There's the hit. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
De Jong just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
João Felix. Now it's Chukwueze.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. João Felix! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Koundé tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And he can clear it away. Up he goes! Goal! Milan! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
So their fourth corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in a good position here. Taken back almost at once. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. João Felix, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha, Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Ferran Torres, and he's picked out the run. And that's another good win of the ball. Could move up a gear here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rafael Leao, and the shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away.
Has a goal! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Ferran Torres looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rafael Leao. Oh, well played. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head... Rafael Leao! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In with a header! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rafinha. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Interesting ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Crosses it in. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's Lewandowski. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferran Torres. Back into the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is a great shapes to shoot! Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
He's had a hit! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Mignon sends that a long way. Now it's Chukwueze. Koundé did well to stay calm there. Thiaw makes the interception. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20. Se va a realizar un
Got offside that time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking tidy in possession here. Brilliantly cut out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. "75 minutes played. Pedri. Lewandowski.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Here's Rafael Leao. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot, dealing with the pressure. Goal! Milan! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Pulisic! He should have put that one away.
Pulisic was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And here's Ferran Torres. Stood up well to him there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Rafael Leao! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal. And that has been cleared. Oh, super ball. And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a lucky seventh corner.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 10.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
5 minutos de descuento.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Lewandowski. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. And with that, the final whistle. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rodrigo. Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary. Decent hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. Now it's Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this, plenty of really nice... Vinicius Junior! It's in! First blood drawn. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Walker tries making a foray down the right. Well, that's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Fran Garcia. Oh, that's a nice ball. Chukwueze is onto it in a flash. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in, surely! The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Bellingham, chooses the... There's the hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Valverde cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Carvajal gathers from the goal kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fran Garcia.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Bellingham! And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has not gone well. Bellingham. Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rudiger clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chukwueze.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's really well cleared. Milan are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rafael Leao. Great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bit of an appeal, but... And the finish! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's
tries a shot! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Carvajal gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Valverde. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, terrible pass. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Chukwueze. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Walker gets a foot in here. Fran Garcia made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pinches it off him. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Valverde.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Valverde.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bellingham. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Bellingham. And he's straight offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 24. El dorsal 22.
He's through here. Gets into some space.
Serán
Cleared away.
El dorsal 15.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
El dorsal 23. El dorsal 21.
That's been cut out, well played.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Brahim Diaz. Couler. He is through here. Rafael Leao has created one goal already. Couler. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly out wide. Pulisic. Can he spark a counter here? The final 5 minutes. Mbappe!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He could be in here, and he's in on goal. Rafael Leao! Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. He has done it. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of... And all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. Vinicius Junior. That's really well cleared. And he welcomes it in. Joao Felix, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The defender is not giving up on this. Joao Felix. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Quality ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vinicius Junior. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just a goal kick. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Milan, Vinicius Junior! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mbappe! Oh, great chance! He's had a shot! And one more try! That's a decent clearance. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the finish! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders.
Joao Felix! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a nicely weighted pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Walker gets good distance on it. Back into the middle.
He's had a hit!
Hits off target and by quite a way. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Walker calmly anticipates. Chukwueze. Picked out brilliantly. Valverde clears it away. Carvajal getting this one clear. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. Valverde. Valverde! Wonderful!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
No, that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts...
There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham tries a shot! It has fallen kindly here. Milan are looking to go forward now. Can he latch on to this? And he's heaved it away.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Joao Felix. Well, played right into his path. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Vinicius Junior, looking for the runner. That's a fabulous ball. Valverde! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, super find. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Can he finish? And it's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
11,
then taking this
el
chance
dorsal
to
5,
turn to their benches.
el dorsal 22.
So now the difference is 3.
Serán sustituidos
Great ball,
por
great
el
chance!
dorsal.
They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nunez.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Early ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah,
Shota! It's fallen loose again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, what a mistake! Out again for a throw-in. Szoboszlai. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. That's a little off target. It's run loose here. Szoboszlai. And here's Nunez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nunez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vinicius Junior. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Darwin. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Mohamed Salah really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Corner given.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Jota has a goal! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Rodrigo. And he gets rid in a hurry.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Jota touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's fallen kindly here. Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. He's gone for goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. Rodrigo. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that.
Added time.
Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Robertson. Gravenberg.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that was vital. Madrid still this single goal behind. Szoboszlai. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Jones, quality ball. And they win it back again. Rudiger cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate makes the interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. And That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Back into the middle. Mohamed Salah. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Jones. Nunez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for changes
Jones.
on both sides, actually.
Number 8. Somerslide. Number 20. Diogo Jota.
Now it's Mohamed
Number
Salah.
5.
Well, quality
Ibrahima
clearly
Konate.
deserted him at
Number
the crucial
4.
moment.
Van Dijk.
That just required a bit
Coming on
more
the field.
oomph to reach its
Number
target.
10. McAllister.
Now it's
Number
Diaz.
19.
Well, he got
Elliott.
rid because he was
Number
under pressure.
7. Luis Diaz. Number
Nicely intercepted.
78.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 2.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Real chance! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character
2
to respond
added
from
minutes
that.
has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vallejo clears it away. He won't be happy with that one. 2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao is on his... tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Valverde. Tchouaméni. It's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great hit! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance to finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Tchouaméni knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Chukwueze. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fran Garcia gets it away. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rodrigo. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fofana, and that could set him on his way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's played him through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Milan finding their passes. Good read, needed to be. Cleared away. Valverde. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. Hits one! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafael Leao. Shot could be... Joao Felix! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Fran Garcia. Well, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Chouameni, Valverde, passing is crisp and sharp. He could be in here. Tomori makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's no flag. Now it's for fun. Fofana! Just off target. Valverde. Fran Garcia.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Rafael Leao! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodrigo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chukwueze, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, that was vital.
João Felix really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's in on goal. Carvajal with the clearance. Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone loose. He's looking wide. Tchouaméni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's quick to snatch it back. Decent hit!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
5.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal
So the
11.
lead now is
El dorsal
2.
22.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, super ball! He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
El dorsal 35. El dorsal 23.
Oh, that's clever.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouaméni. Goulet. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Pulisic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's there to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Now it's Darwin. That has been cut short. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Curtis Jones, is someone who's shown remarkable maturity since his...
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Darwin. Mohamed Salah, he has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nunez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! And he gets rid in a hurry. Has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Soboslai. Robertson does really well there, he is strong. Konate cuts out the pass. Now this could be a chance. Jones! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Darwin. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Nunez! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Some resolute defending there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Hernandez trying to keep this in. Now it's Chukwueze. Mohamed Salah. Always onto this. And here's Jota. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rafael Leao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the right. Now it's Szoboszlai. Fofana. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was quick to react. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Szoboszlai. Darwin. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Chukwueze. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
Chance! And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Diogo Jota. Picked out brilliantly. No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back. Big chance! And he's straight offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mohamed Salah. He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's taking no chances there. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
João Felix. Rafael Leão. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Szoboszlai, and here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jones. McAllister. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Liverpool have it back and can go again. That is a great pick out. Xiao. Jota. Fofana. Now it's Chukwueze. Fofana. Chukwueze. Some really good ball movement. Rafael Leao! And he hits the net!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
17.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted.
Coming on the field.
Nunez. Mohamed Salah. Oh, right place, right time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gomez. Number 7, Luis Diaz.
Now it's Diaz,
Substitution.
and he's intervened well there. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Diaz. Liverpool have got it back, and they'll have another go. That is a little undercooked. Oh, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. Diaz! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
2 added minutes
Diaz
has been indicated.
Driving forward. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. And that's that. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...